My sister stole my wedding, then called me jealous. My older sister, Rachel, has always needed to be the center of attention. Birthdays, graduations, even my dad's retirement party somehow became about her. But I never imagined she'd try to steal my wedding too. When I got engaged to my fiancé, Daniel, I was happier than I'd ever been. We'd been together for 6 years, and after a really difficult childhood, I honestly thought, finally, something good is happening to me. At first, Rachel acted supportive. She helped me choose dresses, venues, flowers, but then weird things started happening. Every family dinner somehow turned into conversations about her life, her job, her dating drama, her problems. And any time someone asked about my wedding, she'd interrupt within seconds. Then came the engagement party. Halfway through dinner, Rachel suddenly stood up holding a champagne glass and announced, "I have exciting news too, I'm pregnant." Everyone started screaming and congratulating her. My mother burst into tears. And just like that, my engagement party stopped being about my engagement. I remember sitting there smiling fake smiles while nobody even looked at me anymore. That should have been my warning sign, but it got worse. A month before the wedding, Rachel called me crying. Her boyfriend had left her after finding out about the baby. I felt horrible for her, so I started helping her constantly. Doctor appointments, food, money, stress completely consumed me. Then 2 weeks before the wedding, my maid of honor suddenly quit. Guess who offered to replace her? Rachel. I should have said no, but she looked so emotional and broken that I gave in. The wedding day finally came. Everything was perfect. Until the reception. Daniel and I had just finished our first dance when Rachel grabbed the microphone. At first, I thought she wanted to make a sweet speech. Instead, she announced the gender of her baby. Pink confetti exploded everywhere. People started cheering, running toward her, taking photos. And I just stood there frozen in my wedding dress while my own reception turned into her gender reveal party. I felt physically sick. Then I heard my new husband say, "Are you kidding me right now?" He looked angrier than I'd ever seen him. Rachel started laughing and said, "Relax, there's enough attention for everyone." That sentence snapped something inside me. Years of being ignored, overshadowed, dismissed. I finally exploded. I grabbed the microphone and said, "For my entire life, you've needed every moment to belong to you, but this was supposed to be the one day that was mine." The entire room went silent. Then I looked directly at her and said, "And honestly, I think you're so terrified of not being the center of attention that you'd destroy anyone else's happiness just to feel seen." Rachel started crying immediately, but for once, nobody comforted her. My dad quietly took the microphone away from her, and my mother told guests to continue the wedding without the gender reveal nonsense. Later that night, Rachel texted me, "You humiliated me." And honestly, for the first time in my life, I didn't apologize. We didn't speak for almost a year after that, but eventually something unexpected happened. She gave birth to her daughter, and becoming a mother completely changed her. One day she came to my house crying and admitted, "I spent my whole life competing with you because I thought Mom loved you more." That absolutely broke me, because the truth was, I always thought our parents loved her more. We both spent years feeling invisible in different ways. Now, things still aren't perfect, but last month, Rachel asked me to be her daughter's godmother. And for the first time since we were kids, it finally feels like I have my sister back.